Well, hey, welcome to Dirt Guy Drive Time. There is what we would call a soft opening. Soft opening for today's broadcast because this is the show where I drive home from work and sometimes I feel like death warmed over. Today is one of those days. Let's see if we can get through this broadcast before I fall asleep at the wheel. Anyway, happy Thursday, everybody. As you know, Thursday means it's time for the pre-date night show. Date night tonight, and I feel like I just want to take a nap. So I feel so bad for my beautiful wife who puts up with all my crap during the week. Looking forward to date night. Matter of fact, when I told her I was on my way home, she was whoop whoop, date night. Oh, God help me. So those of you who are praying people, pray for the brother. He needs some rejuvenation. I need Lazarus to come forth from the tomb. You notice I make a lot of Bible story references. I don't know what that's about. I used to be a pastor guy, but it's not part of my normal consciousness. I don't know. I digress. Anyway, so, yep, on my way home from work, that's what I do. We're going to get to that in a minute. Plus, I have a shocking announcement for you. I guess I could have led with that, but shocking announcement. Where was I? Oh, yeah. As a follow-up to yesterday's rant on thumbs downers. By the way, I regret nothing that I said yesterday. Honk the thumbs downers. But something those of you who make YouTube videos will probably need to come to terms with is it don't matter. You are going to piss somebody off some kind of way with a comment or something. You run the risk of it anyway. And that person, or over time, those people will follow you around video to video and thumbs down you right away. That's why Track Smack, my talk show, when we announce we're doing it, before the show actually occurs, people thumbs down it. I haven't even given you a reason to thumbs down. So people will follow you around, or at least they follow me around, and just thumbs down my action no matter where I go. They'll thumbs down Cindy Brown, the First Lady of Model Railroading, and I sporadically now do a show live on Sunday nights. And sometimes before the show starts, there's a thumbs down in the audience. What the hell? We haven't even done our show yet, you bonehead. So be prepared for that. Actually, while I'm on that, there's about 10 or more people that I have forever banned from the kingdom from my YouTube channel because they're just mean people, bad people. So you say ban them, and then they can't comment or anything anymore, but they can still thumbs down all they want. So anyway, whatever. That's probably where my world record 11 thumbs down showed up on last week's video. So far this week, my Model Railroad one thumbs down. Get her done. Hey, happy thumbs down into you. But that's not the shocking news. I just a little thing I want to give you. And again, forgive me for being a little slow at the switch today. Here's why. As many of you know, roughly a year and a half ago, I announced my candidacy for Emperor of the Americas. And, you know, I've been doing some campaigning since then, laying out my platform, what I stand for, you know, things of that nature. And I thought it was a pretty good platform. And we're starting to get some support. I ain't lying. Not financial support, of course, because all the people that want to vote for me don't have any money. But, you know, philosophical support, philanthropic support, some other big words that don't really apply kind of support. We've been getting that, and it's been very encouraging, and I've enjoyed the campaign process. I've enjoyed all the publicity. Hello, you know, women throwing themselves at me and stuff. I'm a married man, ladies. Keep it to yourself. All right. Anyway, some men throwing themselves at me. I'm a married man, men. Whatever. So through the campaigning process, making some speeches. I like to make my speeches like JFK, or my version of JFK. It goes like this. My fellow Americans, today, on this solemn occasion, that I'm not doing it well. I'm tired. That wasn't a good JFK. I was going to try to do it again, but one more time. Let's try this. My fellow Americans, today is a solemn day. Okay, so I normally do a good JFK. This sucks. What can I do instead? My fellow Americans, you better vote for me, or else. There's the Godfather. running for president. Anyway, Emperor of the Americas, campaigning, running for office. But I learned something at work, and this is one of the reasons I'm so tired right now, is when you spend your entire day making decisions, and important decisions, like you got to make the decision right now, and that decision you make is based on all your experience, all the knowledge you have, the present circumstances, and there's a chance that decision could be wrong and costly down the end of the road. It's like, okay, it doesn't fit there, put it there, and we'll roll with it. Yes, I made a decision, mother effers. And then to find out, 3 or 4 months later, oops, now the building's gonna fall down or whatever. So there's that tension all day long. What do you want to do about this? What do you want to do about that? And so the constant intensity of making decisions, I just spilled coffee in my lap. I don't even know, people. That constant intensity of making decisions will wear a brother out. And so I'm thinking about the whole Emperor of the Americas thing, and all the good I think I could do in the Americas, by the way. And I think it'll wear me out too fast. I don't think I can shoulder the burden of the significant decisions, such as finally putting in it an end to the great beer distribution chasm that we have right now. There's some awesome beers out there, like Michelob Ultra Pure Gold, my beer of choice. It's an awesome beer. It's all natural, and it's really low carb, but you can't hardly find it. But you can find some obscure IPA, skokie douchebag beer by the droves in every store you go to. So, as the Emperor of Americas, I was gonna kind of put a stop to that. I was thinking. So it's things like that I think would have really boosted the morale in the Americas. Also, I had a plan to make thumbs downing improperly punishable by death, because I figure we don't have enough death penalty in the country. We need more death penalty, frankly. That'd be kind of fun, don't you think? It'd be fun to just, like, we could televise it, and now on the broadcast 5 people are sentenced to death. My advisors and I were sort of fleshing that one out a little bit. Oh, but taxes. I got a great idea for taxes. I don't know whose freaking idea it was to make tax brackets for different people. Now, here's the deal. There should be a minimum threshold. This is my platform as Emperor of the Americas. There should be a threshold that says if you made less money than this, you don't got to pay no taxes. Don't pay your taxes. Come on, it's hard enough to feed your family. Don't pay taxes if you made less than a certain amount. If you make more than a certain amount, one tax rate for everybody. I don't understand where it comes from that, because let's just say, this isn't the kind of money I make, but let's just say I make $50,000 a year, and so I pay a 10% tax bracket. But now I'm making $500,000 a year, and I pay a 30% tax bracket. Why? Because I was industrious and successful and applied myself and learned and grew and got promoted. You're gonna penalize me? I've got to shoulder the burden for the slackers? Anyway, stuff like that in the Americas, as Emperor is what I was going to do. So anyway, those are some random thoughts on my mind. Presently heading home for a date night, just as tired as I could possibly be. But see, the point of this thing that I do, it's the vlog, it's the diary. It's like, where am I today? What am I going to rant about? Am I going to have a funny voice? Am I going to be funny? Am I going to fall asleep at the wheel and crash into that little green car ahead of me? I don't know. So that's that. Well, I better concentrate on driving and staying awake. So until I see you tomorrow for the big Friday weekend wrap-up edition, make it a great day, and I will sleep at you later.